Incoming customer detected.
Could I interest you in a block of concrete?
No thanks, Nukatron, but welcome once again, folks, to Blind Gamer Plays. Today I am going to be featuring a little goodie that I ended up picking up and I absolutely adore. It is an anti-armor, faster fire rate with faster reload fixer. And thought I would...
Screws.
Yes, you have a few loose screws indeed.
Looking for those screws.
We'll go ahead and get away from him here real quick. But anyways, we're going to test out the anti-armor, faster fire rate, faster reload fixer just to see how well it does. I am going to be doing a full health version. I normally run in bloodied, but we're going to run it in the full health version just so that we can see how well it does at its baseline. If you guys are curious about the build I'm going to be using, it's this one right here. It is not particularly optimized for damage, but it does well enough, and I have some utility things that are in there that just help me along and make sure that I can play the game in the way that I like to. So we are going to head over to West Tech and we are going to mess around with some super mutants and see how well this little weapon does. Okay, here we are at Super Mutant Central, and as you can also see, I'm using a full set of unyielding armor, which is going to be absolutely useless when in a full health mode, but I figured we'd give the baseline kind of damage on things, and let me switch the weapon out just in case we get that reload bug going on. Yeah, but we shall see what happens here. And yeah, as you can see already, this thing pumps out a lot of damage. Did not get him killed off. There we go. Alright. I also am kind of gimping myself a little bit. I do have a herd mentality, and I'm not in a group, so, you know, the mutation. But that's okay. You get the idea. And as you can see, this thing definitely pumps out the damage. I know that a lot of people kind of go with the bloodied is king, and I do have a few bloodied fixers as well. However, when running around, you know, in general, and not having to worry about your health in any kind of way, doing anti-armor is definitely effective. It's sort of a good midline, or, well, I mean, I guess in a lot of ways it's top tier, but depending on your build, it can be more or less useful. So, but yeah, I mean, this thing definitely deals out the damage for sure. And whoop, got myself trapped in a low corner there. Go figure. And there we go. Yeah. So this thing will tear up the mutants super quick. It has no issue with it whatsoever. So I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and we will hit the ghouls and we'll see how well that thing does over there. Be with you in just a moment. Okay, so here we are at the ghouls in the White Springs, and we'll go say hi to the little golfers here and see how well it does. And there goes the little bomb. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, it definitely tears these guys to shreds, like no problem whatsoever. I like the faster fire rate. It's definitely a nice additive to it, and the faster reload, it's not necessarily totally needed, but it kind of depends again on your build. Personally, I have the speed demon mutation, so I already have quite a bit of a reload boost. We can see how it does out of the sneak mode as well. For those of you guys wanting the baseline things. And hello guys, how are you doing? Again, pardon me, I'm blind, so sometimes I don't see everything how I need to, but you know, it works. You get the idea. So even with even without doing the sneaking. It does really, really well. We'll go ahead and heal back up here real quick. So, most of the time I run in sneak mode just because even if I'm not using a damaged or bloodied style, you still get that extra sneak bonus, and it's just a way to save on ammo. You know, ammo conservation is sometimes important, depending on the ammo that you're using. Thankfully, 45 ammo is pretty easy to make. Doesn't take much at all. And yeah, I mean, takes out the Wendigo real fast. We'll go ahead and grab up his loose screws. just because I'm running shy on screws too. So, but yeah, it's super effective. This weapon, there is nothing wrong at all with this weapon, and it'll clear out pretty much anything you can throw at it pretty quickly. There goes a legendary. Hello. Oop, out of ammo. There we go. Well, I mean, it took out a couple of legendaries there pretty quickly. You know, that was nice. So, yeah, that's crap. And, yeah. So, we'll see how this does then on the, let's see how it does on a Scorch Beast and go from there. Be right with you. Okay, let's say hi to this little Scorch Beast here. And again, bear in mind this build that I'm using is not really optimal for anything. But it's a build that I use to get me by. There we go, we'll get him tagged. It's a build that I use to get me by, and it's not bad. It works. Yeah. I mean, this is... It's a horrible horrible weapon. It's terrible. Nobody wants it. It's a terrible thing. So we'll take out these guys here, get it cleaned up a little bit, and I don't know. We'll see how it does on a Mirelurk Queen. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at that? Okay, we're over here at the Queen, and just for the extra poison resist, I'm going to go ahead and jump into power armor here, just so I don't die. I do tend to get a little melted with the Mirelurk Queen because I don't have, again, everything completely optimized for the best, you know, as far as things goes. And yeah, looks like they're going over there to say hi to the little guys over there. So let's get their attention here a little bit. And I mean, even hello, chicken. even with this thing not optimized, you know, it does super well. We'll go ahead and switch it out here because I can tell the reload bug is happening. For those of you guys that aren't aware, if you get into power armor and then you get out of power armor, or you do anything with power armor, sometimes it'll go into having a reload bug where it slows your reload speed down considerably. Let's see, make sure everybody here is taken out before we wake up the Queen, just because it's a little bit overwhelming when you don't do that. Oh, we got a legendary king. Okay. Hey. I mean, even with it not optimized, it does well. It does well. He keeps pushing me around, and I hate it. Running out of AP pretty quickly there, but that's okay. You guys get the idea. Come on now. Aim correctly. Aiming is good. There we go. And just out of curiosity, we can see what he's got, and that's crap. Alright, well, I think we got the yard trash cleaned out a little bit. Nope, I guess we don't. We got another king over there. I was wondering where he was. so let's see if we can perk the queen up out of her little sleep here. Did you pop up? Did you pop up? Ah, you didn't pop up. Go figure. I think that was my last grenade too. Yep, that was my last grenade too. Alright, well, that's okay. We'll get her perked up eventually. Anything? You awake? Nope, she's not gonna wake up. That's okay. You guys get the idea with the Mirelurks. Let's go say hi to the super mutant behemoth. See what Swan has to say about this weapon. Okay, so let's go ahead and perk up Mr. Swan here. Wake up. I don't expect it's going to be too much of an issue. Yeah, as you can see, I mean, this weapon definitely will tear anything up in the game. It's definitely nice. I'm glad that I found it. It's one that I was very lucky to run across. Thankfully, it's kind of like one of the last fixers that I really was desperately looking for. And yeah, it's a nice weapon. So definitely one that is difficult to find. It's a bit spendy to get a hold of if you can get a hold of it, but it's definitely well worth your time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, make sure you guys comment, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you have one that's similar or one of your favorite weapons, I'd love to know what you guys like to run around with. And yeah, make sure you guys check out all the other things I have on this channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to Blind Gamer Plays, and I hope that you guys have a great time out there. Thank you again. Hello, Rose.
I saw you taking a little detour out there to talk to that overseer of yours.
This land is his land, and none else are welcome.
Enemy sighted! Guys, they're here!
Okay. Oh, I don't know. Where'd you come from?